Welcome, fellow YouTubers, to another video from Silver Stealer. This is my Morgan Dollar collection, and trying to get a date set and mint set eventually. And I got a couple Carson Cities in there, and you've seen those down there on that corner and that corner in another video. Got a Redfield. I got several slabbed and raw, and let's take a look at each and every coin. Okay, let's get started. Unfortunately, this one has been cleaned, and we'll be getting an upgrade somewhat soon, so I won't be spending a lot of time on this 1878 Philly. I've got another 1878 Philly. This one, 8 tail feathers. This one has not been cleaned. See how close I can get in here. Got them up. 8 tail feathers. Alright. This one is another 1879 Philly that needs some upgrading. It is another one that I have, unfortunately, that I believe is worn or cleaned. 1879 Orleans. This one is very nice. I believe I could get a MS grade out of that. And one of my pride and joys. Just love these Redfields. Very, very nice. It's an 1879 S. Although it says that it's, mint state 65, it's probably going to be a 64 in my opinion. But just nice, and I love the toning that it's getting from the packages, and it's the only Redfield I've got. But I like it a lot. Okay, moving on. 1880 Philadelphia. This would definitely get an MS grade of some sort. I'm thinking at least a 63. Very nice. Alright, an NGC graded 1880. San Francisco. Very nice coin. Always liked them San Franciscos. It's a well struck coin. Okay. And 1881 Orleans. I'm getting through these just because they're in my collection for now. Oh no, wait. This is a Philly, my bad. A little ahead of myself there. Yeah, that one would grade out too. Eventually I'm going to get all these sent off that I know aren't cleaned. Like this one. This is the one I almost started off earlier on. That has obviously been cleaned. 1881 Orleans. Another one that I'll be targeting for an upgrade. And it's really a shame they did that to that coin because it was decently struck. Alright. Another San Francisco NGC 1881S. Really like the San Franciscos. Okay. 1882 Philly. I believe that would grade out. And An 1882 San Francisco graded NG64, and that's what I'm sort of going after are the 64s too. 65 is a little bit pricey. I like them a lot, but 64s are more in my price range. That one's got some really nice toning going on. Yeah, I really like that one. The back is even better with the toning. Try to keep that light out of there as much as I can, but I really like that one. It's my favorite San Francisco. Well, the Redfield is, but. And then in 1882, Carson City and the GSA holders. Always a good one to have. Like get most of them in that, and it's just a beautiful coin. Carson City also struck him really well. All right. 1883 Orleans. I believe this one's just an AU. And still nice coin. 1884 Philly. A grayed out. I'm certain it would. Uh, 1884 Orleans. This one's really nice. You can get a definite 63 on that, if not a 64. There's cartwheels like crazy. I think the back is even better on this one. Just love. For New Orleans, you know, he didn't have the best of strikes, so. Another Carson City. The 1884. I've got both the boxes, and of course the certificates for these. You saw that in the beginning. And eventually I'll turn these into NGC. I think this one will grade out better than the 82 that I had. Yeah, I like that one. All right. 1885 Philly, I believe this would grade out. Nice fields on that one. 1885 Orleans, picked this one up just a little while ago. I think it's much like the 84-0. Very, very nice strike for New Orleans. It's a good looking coin. Okay, another graded NGC MS64. Just an 1886 Philly. But, yeah. I like those 64s. MS64. I'd like to get quite a bit of the collection in that if I can. Obviously, there's going to be certain dates where that's just not going to happen, like the 95 and 93. It's an 86-0. Another unfortunate cleaned one. Be getting an upgrade on that as time goes on. I've already done that with a few of my coins. That's what I'm going for. I'm sort of targeting my few cleaned ones that I have left and going right for the NGC MS64 if I can. An 87 Philly. I believe is in an AU condition. Yeah. And then an 88 Philly. I believe this one also has been cleaned. Again, too bad. As it had a nice strike on it. And it's almost like they just cleaned the front and didn't bother with the back. Still, you know. 1888 PCGS MS62. You know, I'd like to have the 64s in these, but not a bad coin. 1889 Philly. This one was an MS of one, probably looks like a 62 or 63. Yeah, some nice cartwheel in there. $1889 Orleans. This one is just worn. I know we're starting to get into some of the harder ones here, so I'll take that worn one for now. I get upgraded in the future, I'm sure. $1890 Philly. This is a very nice coin. Like that one a lot. Back is beautiful. $1891 Like to meet the person that cleaned this thing. As if they hadn't. Well, it looks like it's got some, but it's been cleaned. This 92 Philly hasn't, though. Nice to have one of these in the harder years to get. And it starts in 1892. I believe this is extra fine. And I skipped the 93, which is one of the few years I don't have in, well, one of only two, because the other one's a 95. And there's my 1894 example, Orleans. They would say that would be fine. But, you know, and of course, 1895, the other year I don't have one. Now to the 96, my 96 Philly. That one just cartwheels. Alright, another graded MS-64 1897 Philly. Nice cartwheeling on the front there. In 1897 Orleans, I only laugh because as I'm getting handed these coins, I go from one of those MS-64s to, a little worn and slick here. But you know what? It goes for an upgrade later on. I know some of these can be tough, these Orleans years in the late 90s and all, so I'm happy to have one. It hasn't been cleaned and all, it's just been used. Another graded 1898 MS-64 Philly. It's a pretty coin. And got some, I thought it had, this one had some slight toning on it. I don't believe so now. This one does. 1898 Orleans MS-64 NGC. Some toning going up there at the top. Really like that coin. Oops. All right, one of my last clean coins in the collection. I believe this one's cleaned. This is 18 now. 1898 S. I'll call that extra fine. It does have some. This is not cleaned. $18.99 MS-64. Let's love them MS-64s. 1900 Philly, extra fine on this one. $1900 Orleans MS-64 NGC. Pretty. Fields are always nice and clean in those 64s. Much better than the 63s. 19010. Give this one an AU. Still got some nice luster on that one. $1902 Philly. Put this one in the extra fine. Start getting at some of these ones here. They're getting to be the harder ones to get. This one being no exception. Possible upgrade in the future, but for now, it's good enough. 19020 and another MS64 NGC. I said to try to get these 64s whenever possible. It's really nice. The fields are always so nice and clean. And the back on that is just, I mean, clean. Very clean coin. And 1903 Philly. This one is an AU Plus. Uh, 1904 Orleans PCGS MS64. I sort of like NGC a little bit better, but I certainly like PCGS too. And this is one of my, I think, as far as my white blazers, and 1904 Obverse is just very nice detail, especially for New Orleans again. My 1904S. Very low mintage and a lot were melted during the years. Doesn't even want to try to focus in on anything because it's having a hard time. But hey, I got one. Believe it or not, this coin's probably worth 40, 50 bucks. Just because not a lot of them around. But I got one. And last but not least, a 1921. My least favorite of the Morgans. I try not to get too many of these, but even in the background of this shot, that's what that and all those coins are, 1921s. But you gotta have them. Complete the series. I only got into 63. Perhaps one day I'll upgrade to a 64, but I'm not in any kind of hurry. And that, my friends, brings this video to a close. Remember to like, subscribe, and all those other good things. I'll see you on the next video.